Kids, like I never thought I'd be able to do. And there
Mhm.
were so many times when I wanted to quit. And you were saying you're not a drill sergeant, but you can be, and in a good way, because I really, like, I need I need to be pushed.
Mhm.
And there are times where things get tough. If it's for myself,
Mhm.
I will quit. I will give
Yeah.
up. Okay, I did 7. It's okay if I don't do 8. And there's times where you're like, take a break and do the 8th one. You
Yeah.
know, take a break in the middle, but do it properly, full form, like everything. And I'm grateful for that. Maybe not in that moment. In that moment, and he just let me stop at 7.
Mhm.
But definitely, yeah, it's I've come a far, long way. And one thing I wanted to mention was, initially when we started, I said, I'm at this weight. Okay, let's just say how much I was. I was at 86, and I was like,
Mhm.
Maura, it's 10 kilos. I want
Mhm.
to be at 6. And you're like, yeah, don't worry, we can do it. And it was very slow. And to be honest, I'm still not at 76,
Very
but
close.
I'm very close. One,
Mhm.
and two, I'm now I'm able to wear clothing that I had before I had my oldest. So things that didn't fit me in the last 8, 9 years, actually, because she's eight
Mhm.
and a half and then 9 months. So it's in the last 10 years, things that didn't fit me, even
Mhm.
after the first phase of working out with you, they
Mhm.
fit me. So one thing I've learned, and I'm really happy about, is changing my perspective.
Mhm.
That weight loss isn't just that number on the scale, right?
Mhm.
There are times where I'd get on there and I'd be so demotivated. And it's like, seriously, like, I'm careful about what I eat. I'm active. I'm working out. I have a trainer. Like, what is going on? And it was really, my perspective changed when I started putting on
Mhm.
clothes that I had like totally put out of my mind, thinking, okay, this is going in a donation pile because I'm never going to be able to wear it. I'm able to wear those clothes now. Now, there's still some things that, need to be worked on more. And I do need, but my perspective changed in that weight loss isn't just about the scale.
Mhm.
Healthy living isn't about that number on the scale.
Mhm.
I've noticed I'm getting compliments about how great I look. Even though in my mind, I know I still haven't reached that ideal weight that I wanted to be at.
Mhm.
Um, and that's winning for me, to quote Charlie Sheen, if I might. It's winning because I'm like, okay, I had a goal. I haven't reached that goal yet, but I'm doing so well in so many other perspectives, in
Mhm.
other fields, and it just, I don't know, like, it's really satisfying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I feel like the scale's overrated, and I talk about this often. I just because to me, I still I know it's an objective number, but I think it's also subjective at the same time, because your weight is just an absolute number. Relatively speaking, your body fat has come down, even if your weight hasn't dropped all the kilos, sorry, that you wanted to lose. Um, it's still, the body fat's come down. You're fitting in clothes that you were fitting in 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Like, you were trying on some dresses and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I think that is more important than a number. And in some ways, we make these we pick these arbitrary numbers, right? You maybe at some point felt like 70, whatever, 76, let's say, was the number that you wanted to get to. But realistically, you're in the shape that you were 12 years ago, and you're more fit, you're able to do more, you're more energetic there. So you've technically, in my mind, got there without getting to that specific number.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I think it's important that people, as you've learned, that yes, we can look at average numbers lost, we can look at that, but that doesn't ever account for the other factors that come into it, right? So it's possible that your weight doesn't change, but your body fat changes. You added some muscle, you lost some body fat, and you fit better in your clothing because, of course, fat is more thick, whereas your muscles more toned, like more tight, so it takes up less space, right? And that will allow you to fit in clothes that you didn't fit in, even if the scale doesn't agree with that.